Our favorite pop star, Harry Styles, had to recently stop his concert because fans near the barricade were suffocating.
We're safe. There are a lot of people in here. Okay, it's warm.
Crowd crushes are disastrous and have been seen many times in history. In today's video, we'll talk about everything Harry did to make sure the fans were safe. We'll also be counting down the top 11 deadliest concert disasters in recent history. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. First off, let's talk about Harry Styles halting the concert over crowd crush fears. You live under a rock if you don't know that Harry Styles is currently doing his Love On tour. He just played 15 shows at the Madison Square Garden, making history. On the 27th of November, Harry recently played a show in Bogota, Colombia. Harry was forced to pause the show to prevent a dangerous crowd crush after 8 fans reportedly fainted during the show. The British pop star can be seen asking the audience at the Coliseo Live Stadium to collectively take a step back to stop fans from being crushed against the handrails in a video posted on social media. Styles told the concertgoers, "The most important thing is that everyone here is safe because there are a lot of people in here and it's warm." Fans in the front row were reportedly heard shouting at the As It Was singer that they were suffocating and couldn't breathe. This didn't go unnoticed by the star, and he calmly directed all the audience members, starting from the back, to step away to stop the crowd from crushing. Styles can be seen checking on the audience in another video posted on social media. The fears of the crowd crushing at the South American concert came after more than 150 people died in a crowd crush while celebrating Halloween in Seoul, South Korea in early November. Following up, what did the fans have to say about the incident? Fans who were present in the audience at the Coliseo Live Stadium on Sunday took to social media to share their experiences. One fan said, "I just have to say that I was in the platinum section and I almost died." Another added, "This poor man had to stop the concert because we were suffocating." Many other fans said the same and complained about it being too warm and crowded, making it hard to breathe for many of them. As an artist, it's your responsibility to make sure everyone in the audience is safe, and that's very hard to ensure in large audiences like such present at Styles' concert. We're happy to see Harry take such good care of his fans. This is one of the main reasons why we love him so much. His fan interactions at his shows are the sweetest and something we look forward to seeing online in posted clips. Moving on, what are some of the next stops on Harry's Love On tour? Love On tour started all the way back in 2021 on September 4th in Las Vegas, Nevada. The tour had many legs, including the North American and European legs. This long-running tour will end in July 2023 in Reggio Emilia, Italy. Styles is currently in Latin America and will be there till mid-December. He will then return to North America in late January for 3 shows. The Love On tour will then take over Oceania with 7 shows. Asia is the next continent on the list, and Harry will play 6 shows there in March. The tour will end in Europe with a total of 33 shows. Next up, let's count down 11 of the deadliest concert disasters in recent history. Starting at number 11, we have the Indiana State Fair college collapse. This happened at the Indiana State Fair on August 13, 2011. There was an outdoor concert by Sugarland as part of their Incredible Machine tour. A severe thunderstorm hit the venue while the crowd was closely packed. Strong 70-mile-per-hour winds blew through the playground as the crowd was waiting and caused the stage to collapse. 7 people died when the metal roof fell on the crowd. What's more, the incident injured 58 others. The management at the State Fair was going to call off the show and announce evacuation because of the worsening weather, but the stage collapsed before they could make the announcement. At number 10, we have the Astroworld Festival. A very fatal crowd crush occurred at Travis Scott's 2021 Astroworld Festival. A disaster happened on November 5, 2021, the first night of the festival. When Travis Scott took the stage, the crowd rushed toward the front, with people squeezing together so tightly that many of them couldn't breathe. Some suffered cardiac arrest. 8 people died on the night of the concert, and 2 more died in the hospital over the following days. Around 300 people were treated for injuries, officially classified as a mass casualty incident. Up next, at number 9, we have the Roskilde Festival.
3 steps back, please.
In 2000, 9 were killed at the Roskilde Festival in Roskilde, Denmark. Pearl Jam was performing, and as the concert began, people rushed towards the stage, crushing those in front. The band was told to stop playing and asked fans to back away once they knew the problems, but it was too late. Several had fallen, and those at the bottom of the pile were suffocated. Pearl Jam also referenced the incident in their song Love Boat Captain with the lyric, "Lost 9 friends we'll never know." At number 8, we have the Cincinnati Riverfront Stadium tragedy. This one dates all the way back to the 70s. Only 24 25 police officers were allotted to control a crowd of 18,000 people at the Who's concert in Cincinnati in 1979. The show would have to begin at 8 p.m., and the doors were still closed at 7:45 p.m. when the anxious crowd mistook the Who's warm-up for their opening number and rushed to the stage. 80% of the tickets sold were general admission, which is a big reason why the audience rushed in for a better view. 11 people died. At number 7, we have the Mawazine Festival. This festival took place in Morocco and was to promote the country's reputation as a modern nation. Many international stars played at the event, such as Stevie Wonder, Kylie Minogue, and Ennio Morricone. On the final night, when the 9-day festival ended, 11 people were crushed to death. According to the festival goers, the police closed several exits and made the crowds leave through gates that were not meant for that purpose. Fans were eager to leave and climbed fences. One of the fences collapsed, resulting in 11 deaths. Moving on, at number 6, we have the Love Parade. Berlin refused to host the Love Parade in 2010 due to safety concerns over the large crowd, so it was hosted in Duisburg, Germany instead. An underpass that led to the concert grounds became clogged with people who entered the tunnel even though no one was let into the concert grounds. Chaos in the tunnel left 19 dead. 2 survivors died later in the day as a result of their injuries. At number 5, we have the Ghost Ship Fire. The Ghost Ship Fire occurred in a warehouse in the Fruitvale neighborhood of Oakland, California in 2016. The warehouse became a music venue and hosted a concert featuring artists from the label 100% Silk. Also, the venue had no fire detectors or sprinklers and contained a significant amount of flammable material. Out of the 80 to 100 people present, 36 died as a result of the fire. It was one of Oakland's deadliest mass casualty events since the Loma Prieta earthquake in 1989. Up next, at number 4, we have the Santika nightclub fire.
Firefighters say there was a second door in the rear that only the staff knew about, but an Associated Press reporter saw a third door at one side of the building.
The cause of the fire at the Santika nightclub in Bangkok, Thailand in 2009 is still unknown. Some say it was the sparklers, while others say there may have been an electrical problem. It's also possible that fireworks from the club started the blaze. Exits were welded shut to prevent patrons from skipping their bills, which resulted in the death of 66 people. At number 3, we have the Station nightclub fire.
When the flames went over our head, we hit the floor, and the heat's coming in, and really panic started setting in for a majority of people.
100 people died in Rhode Island in 2003 while watching the band Great White. The band's tour manager set off some pyrotechnics that caused a fire, and it took a while for the audience to realize it wasn't part of the show. People died because of crowd crush, smoke inhalation, or were claimed by the fire. Great White's lead guitarist, Ty Longley, was one of the many who couldn't make it out alive. Up next, at number 2, we have the Beverly Hills Supper Club fire. Many events were going on at the Beverly Hills Supper Club fire in Kentucky in 1977. There were around 1,000 people in a venue meant for 600 people. A busboy made the announcement about the fire and stopped the show, but it was too late. 165 people died in this tragic incident. Lastly, at number 1, we have the Cromanon fire. Cromanon was a rock club in Argentina. It was packed with 3,000 people on December 30th, 2004, nearly 3 times the club's crowd was zoned for. The exits were sealed shut to prevent people from sneaking in, and the club had no sprinkler system in case of a fire. A fire enveloped netting near the ceiling and quickly spread. 200 people died as a result of the fire. Well, that's a wrap on today's video. What do you think about Harry stopping his show for the safety of his fans? Make sure to let us know in the comments. We'll see you in our next video. Peace out.